What can we do better? एक तो ये भी है, I noticed as well कि मैं अगर बात कर रही होती हूँ ना, I saw that in one of the previous episodes and it bugged me so badly कि मुझे हर जगह खारिश हो रही होती है. लोग समझेंगे यार इसके जुए हैं. मैं पूरा टाइम
Oh my god, and me like when I laugh मेरी पूरी मुंडी यूं जली. When you see like edits of me laughing, मेरे पूरों में हंसी. When people say, "Oh, we got so much stuff about your accent," Allah,
my accent.
God.
That is one thing I did not expect कि लोग मेरे accent के बारे में बोलेंगे किस तरह बन के बोलती है, ये किस तरह बोल रही है, इसका accent नकली है, ये यूं है, because we want to spread positivity.
Yeah.
And what we also do is please note, if you spread negativity on our social media, we're gonna block you.
Exactly.
Blocka.
Yeah, exactly. Because we just don't want that. That's not why we're doing this.
This is the GupShup Show.
Hi, my name is Khawla.
Assalamu alaikum, and my name is Arooj.
And welcome to the last episode of this season of the GupShup Show.
20 is a big 20.
Yeah, the 20th episode. Like, when we started, did you think we'd get this far?
No.
Like, it didn't even cross our minds that we'd be doing like 20 episodes means 20 weeks of the GupShup Show. That's crazy.
I can't believe it's been like 24 weeks of the GupShup Show on every Friday.
I know, and we've been really consistent. Like, when we started, that was one of our main goals, that we want to be consistent. We don't want to miss a week. And we really stuck to that, so I'm really proud of us.
Yay! So, Khawla, when you look back, okay, 20 weeks of the GupShup Show, what crosses your mind?
I'm just, for me, like, personally, I was thinking that, you know, it's another thing to add to our to-do list, that, oh, we have to, like, edit, and we have to make sure that we have reels and content, and when we're first starting off, it can seem very overwhelming that, you know, itna karna hai, ab ek aur cheez karni hai, ab iski editing karni hai. And remember the first time we edited our first episode, how long it took us, and hum log ek dusre pe, like, we were just laughing at our own jokes, and ek dusre ko dekh like we were just laughing while editing. और हमने अपना एक episode कितनी दफा देखा था,
इतनी दफा रट गया था बिल्कुल.
रट गया था हमें. And like, even when we launched, when we went live, so we sat down with our husbands and we watched it together, like as a couples thing, and it was so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after we watched, we were looking at their faces. So, what do you think? Kaisa laga?
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, it was better than we expected it would be.
Yeah, they expected it to be shit.
Yeah. Lekin pata kya, usme bhi the first episode when we did that, it was so funny because we noticed so many things about ourselves. It's like all of the insecurities were coming like above.
I know, because when you see yourself on video and you pick, and then you're the one that's editing it.
Yeah.
So, you know, you see everything that you say. Like, for me, I say, yeah. And the first episode, like, I think I said like 100 yes.
और मैं भी yeah कह रही, तुम भी yeah कह रही.
Yeah. तो हमने इतने सारे yes
Cut के.
And then from that we learned that, okay, you know, when the other person is talking, you stay quiet.
Yeah.
So the person can listen, like the viewer can listen to the person that's actually speaking. So just from that first episode, and then we figured out like our lighting as well, and our camera angles and all of that. Like,
yeah, so basically every single episode we watched, we were thinking, what can we do better? What can we do better? एक तो ये भी है, I noticed as well कि मैं अगर बात कर रही होती हूँ ना, I saw that in one of the previous episodes and it bugged me so badly कि मुझे हर जगह खारिश हो रही होती है. लोग समझेंगे यार इसके जुए हैं. मैं पूरा टाइम
oh my god, and me like when I laugh मेरी पूरी मुंडी यूं जली. So when you see like edits of me laughing, मेरे पूरों में हंसी.
पता है जब normal because we feel so comfortable around
I
each other,
know.
तो हम भूल जाते हैं कि हम फिल्म कर रहे हैं.
literally.
वही बातें करते हैं. पता नहीं मैंने क्या खाया था उस दिन कि मुझे इतनी खारिश हो रही थी कि मैं बात करते करते मैं ऐसे कर रही.
Yeah, we picked up on a lot of stuff about ourselves.
Yeah, but we're doing our best.
I
To
know.
become better and not do.
Yeah. Literally. And even like the stuff that how we talk and everything, like you notice more when you watch yourself back.
Yeah.
So I think that we learned a lot, like even how to speak
Better, yeah.
and communicate, and like because we got a lot of like backlash as well on TikTok on like one of the reels that we posted. And in that, like the thing that we want our viewers to understand is that these episodes are not scripted.
Yeah.
We don't write down every single sentence that we're going to say. We don't write down every single word we're going to say. Yeah, we have a brief outline of this is the topic and maybe we want to talk about this subject and this subject, but it's not like we don't write a paragraph or like an essay of our script.
Yeah, and sometimes when I have a story that I want to tell, I don't even tell her before because I want to get her genuine reaction to it. So हम एक थोड़ा सा sentence में लिख देती हूँ कि this is what I want to tell her, like just as a reminder, like oh this story that I want to tell or whatever about this topic.
Yeah.
But like you don't even know about, because okay, let's go into the backlash thing about the reel first.
Okay.
What happened there?
So basically in our racism episode, so I was basically talking about living in Dubai and how I'm born and raised in Dubai. My parents are born and raised in Dubai, but still like I have no say, or like, I have no validity in the country. So basically they can if I want to go, I have to go with a visa. If I want to see my family, I have to get a visa. Like even though my home is there, I cannot go to my home freely. That was like the point that I was trying to make.
And for you it was more because you said you don't have like a home everywhere, because obviously in the UK you're still on a visa. I mean, you have a Pakistani passport but you're not born there, so you don't know the ins and outs.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was for you was like a lot of the grounds that you're going to is bit of like the places that you do know as a home, you have to get a visa. The place that you don't have to get a visa is you don't consider that your home.
I don't consider that my home because like I've never lived there and I literally know nothing about the country.
Exactly. और वो जो जगह है वो तुम्हारी मतलब तुम्हारी जो तुम उस वक्त कह रही थी was based on your feeling, and it wasn't like तुम किसी चीज को क्रिटिसाइज नहीं कर रही थी, किसी कंट्री को क्रिटिसाइज किसी लोगों को नहीं कर रही थी. मतलब हर एक मुल्क के अपने अपने रूल्स हैं और तुम सिर्फ कह रही थी कि बस मैं सारी जगह वीजा पे और मेरे पास मतलब मैं अपना घर कहाँ कहूँ.
Yeah, exactly. That was literally like there was no like maliciousness. Yeah, I'm trying to like say shit about people or say shit about like a country or talk bad about a country. Like I was literally just sharing my feelings, and as I said, like our episodes are not scripted. So that was just like genuine how I spoke, and on that like we got a lot of people agreed as well, because a lot of like the expats that live in Dubai, they commented and they said that we agree, and like you speak for all of us. And all of us are going through the same thing. I've been in this country for like 50 years or 60 years and we still don't get anything. I'm born here. My parents are born here. We still don't get like any like say in the country. And like we have no authority in this country. We have no place in this country. That's not talking bad about the country. That's saying that...
And not about the people as well.
Not about the people of the country.
This is just based on your feelings.
Just, speaking your feelings. That's it. So that was that. And then, like, it just went crazy.
Because it was within a half an hour. We had, like, 15,000 likes. And it was, like, I don't know, more than 500 comments. And it was... That was just a half an hour that we posted it. So, we made the decision to delete it. Yeah, we made the decision to delete it because of, like, the rules in Dubai are very, very strict. You didn't want anybody to misinterpret what you said. Yeah, exactly. And because the reason why we do this podcast is for fun. Yeah. Is because we enjoy it and we like sharing it with you guys. So as soon as it becomes too negative and as soon as it becomes not what we intended it to be, then that's something we don't want. And when that reel was shared, because we wanted to share my feelings about my situation, but as soon as it became something that I did not intend, we took it down. हाँ, and पता है हमने जब शुरू होने से पहले भी जब शुरू हो रहा था तो हमने यही बात की थी कि हम ना हमारा गोल नहीं है कि किसी को ऑफेंड करना, कि हम negativity spread करें, ये चीज़ हमारा नहीं है. We just want to have a positive talk, and especially when it comes to the Desi community, obviously there are a lot of things that we want to see differently, you know, like the negative Desi auntie comments and stuff like that. So we just base it based off our own experiences, and you guys that share your experience, we take that in as well. So we just share that. It's not our intention to just spread like negativity.
Exactly. And even, you know, obviously we're in the public eye, we're doing something publicly, so we will get some hate. Like that's expected, and that doesn't bother us because majority of you guys are like very supportive. But when we do get the hate, we don't reply with hate. You know, when people say, "Oh, we got so much stuff about your accent." Allah,
girl, my accent. That is one thing I did not expect. कि लोग मेरे accent के बारे में बोलेंगे, किस तरह बन के बोलती है, ये किस तरह बोल रही है, इसका accent नकली है, ये यूं है. अगर तुम मुझे सही तरह जानते ना, you'll know that this is मेरी जो उर्दू है, it's like साफ, यही वाली उर्दू है.
I think that's the problem because you speak साफ Urdu and you speak साफ English. So I think like they think if you speak साफ Urdu, then you can't speak soft English.
Yeah, and the thing is as well, because obviously we're living now in the UK and I don't have a UK accent.
Yeah.
तो वो समझ रहे थे अच्छा ये UK वाला accent ना वो करके American बनने की कोशिश कर रही है, लेकिन मैं UK की पली बड़ी नहीं हूँ. That's why I don't have that UK accent. Yeah. So I did not expect so many comments about my accent. It was like
crazy.
क्या हो गया भाई?
But okay, that's like a joke to us because it's just ridiculous.
So one of our most viewed reel has 360k views at the moment.
Yay. Thank you
so much. It is amazing to see how many women support other women. That reel basically is about us saying that was also misinterpreted, but लेकिन वो तो आपके हमेशा words because in that thing I said that, you know, when you marry somebody, why would you want to change that person? तो उसमें मैंने कहा कि just for example, अगर जो लड़के जो मॉडर्न लड़कियों के साथ शादी करते हैं और फिर कहते हैं कि हिजाब पहनो, या तो जब वो करते हैं शादी लड़कियों के साथ, पढ़ी लिखी लड़कियों के साथ, और कहते हैं शादी के बाद तुमने काम नहीं करना. My thing in that was because that got a lot of the negative comments came from men. So कहते हैं कि ये हमारी लड़कियों को खराब कर रही हैं, लानती औरतें, and I don't know what type of comments they had. Okay, and then my thing, and also about the hijab comment. My thing was that, you know, sometimes guys marry girls that don't wear hijab and then force them to. I feel like when you're wearing a hijab and you want to wear, I never said that women that wear hijab are not ambitious.
Yeah,
that was also
people thought that you're saying that you're defining as ambitious women as women that don't wear hijab.
Yeah, I never said that. Like ambitious women can be any type of women that you can see, like with scarf, without scarf, hijabi, burke wali. It doesn't matter. My thing is कि अगर आपने हिजाब पहना या अगर आपने बुर्का, वो आप you're doing it for the sake of Allah. I don't think you should force it because I know guys that marry modern women and जो नहीं पहनती scarf and stuff like that and then force them to. उसके बाद शादी के बाद अब शादी होगी, अब नहीं मैं चाहता कि तुम इस तरह के कपड़े पहनो या blah blah blah. I think मेरा जो बात थी कि आप शादी से पहले ये चीज़ें डिस्कस करें, एंड मैं कहती हूँ कि ठीक है आप एक दूसरे को जो रिलीजन में आप एक दूसरे को गाइड करें, लेकिन एक दूसरे को फोर्स ना करें इस चीज में, क्योंकि जो चीज अगर आप खुद से करते हैं ना वो एक डिफरेंट होता है या कोई तुम्हें कह दे कि तुमने यूं करना है. हाँ, तो that's what I was saying, and especially when it came to the education thing as well, it's like guys they pick out well-educated women and then they say कि अब शादी के बाद तुमने काम नहीं करता. When you knew she was well-educated, you knew she was ambitious, you wanted to work, and then तब तुमने हाँ कर दी, तो शादी के बाद तुमने कहा कि नहीं अब नहीं मैं चाहता, अब चीजें बदल गई. नहीं तो तुम ये चीजों के बारे में डिस्कस करो पहले से, शादी से पहले. That was my thing. And you know when guys say कि हाँ ये feminist and blah blah blah, अगर I feel like I have not looked up the word and the meaning of what a feminist is and what feminism totally means. I don't know, मुझे नहीं पता कि उसका क्या है. But if that means that a woman can do what she wants to, कि वो अपने अब अगर पढ़ना चाहती है तो पढ़ सके, अगर वो काम करना चाहती है वो काम कर सके, अगर if that means if that's a feminist, then I'm a feminist. क्योंकि और मैं कहती हूँ कि अब हम जिस जमाने में हम रह रहे हैं let her choose, man.
Yeah, वो ज़माना नहीं है where we're gonna be told कि अब ये करो, अब ये करो, अब ये करो, ये ना करो, ये ना करो, ये ना करो. Like we have our own say, we have our own brains, we have like the mind to think.
Yeah.
So let us think.
पता है तुम अगर लॉजिकली अगर तुम एक चीज को सोचो उसके बारे में, ठीक है, जब से हम छोटे होते हैं हम पढ़ते आते हैं, हम अब पूरा लाइफ टाइम हम अब पढ़ रहे हैं, फिर जब पढ़ने के बाद तुम डिग्री अगर तुम उसके साथ कुछ करना चाहते हो सो बिस्मिल्लाह करो भाई, नहीं कुछ करना चाहते हैं वो तुम्हारी अपनी मर्जी होनी चाहिए, लेकिन फोर्स ना करो यार.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody, I think life is so short, enjoy it yourself and let other people enjoy as well. Life को I think what is that actor's name, वो फोत हो गया, I don't know his name, but I saw a quote of his and he was like life को ना गुजारना नहीं चाहिए, life को जीना चाहिए.
Yeah.
जीने दो यार, खुद जियो दूसरों को भी जीने दो.
Yeah, exactly.
खाओ पियो ऐश करो.
So what would you say like you like the most and the least about this very first season?
I think the most that I liked is the way we progressed, but the feedback that we got, I went to a wedding last weekend in the Netherlands, and I think I got like 2 people that I didn't know that came up to me and said, "Oh, aren't you from that show?"
Oh my god, that's like the best moment ever.
And I said, "Yeah," and she was like, I really like watching it because the things that you say are so relatable, and that's why we're doing it, because we knew that there's so many other people that can relate to what we're saying.
Exactly.
And और भी मुझे एक जो था कि काफ़ी लड़कियों ने मुझे ना वो शादी पे भी कहा था कि जो we did an episode about the जो question वाला जो हमने किया था, सवाल वाला कि इतने लोग के अगर जब शादी नहीं हुई तो कहते शादी क्यों नहीं हुई, शादी हो जाएगी तो बच्चे क्यों नहीं हुए, बच्चे हो गए तो दूसरा कब होगा. उस पे वो उन लड़कियों ने कहा ओफ मैंने तो उस पे इतना रिलेट किया क्योंकि जब मेरी शादी नहीं हुई थी तब मुझे कहा जब मेरी शादी हो गई. So it's like a basic thing that
everyone goes through it.
Everyone goes through it, and it's like when we discussed it, they were like, "Oh, I'm not the only one."
Yeah, so that's exactly why we wanted to do this, because we wanted to like break the gap and actually speak about this stuff, because no one's actually speaking about it, and it's something that's so common in the Desi community. It's so common.
What would you say was your favorite?
I think hitting the 360k reel.
Oh, we never expected that.
That's a huge accomplishment, and just from that one reel we got so many followers, we got so many likes, we got so much interaction, we got so many like subscribers. So I think just that one reel taking off has done a lot for us. And I think that would be the best moment like so far.
What would you say is your least favorite one?
Obviously the other TikTok one. I think that would be my least favorite, because I think that the people on Instagram and the people on TikTok are very different, like in the way that they perceive things and in the way that they comment. So people on Instagram, like you get, toxic people everywhere. But the people on Instagram, they're still a bit like, you'll get good and bad, whereas in TikTok, I feel like there's very less good. And like the way that people comment, they're so harsh.
Yeah, I know.
So
if I
harsh.
see like a reel and I notice something that is not that good on a TikTok, the first thing I do is jump to the comment section, because
everyone's going. But Instagram is not like that.
Yeah,
Instagram people don't do that as much.
Yeah,
but TikTok, it's like the next thing you do is like you get on the comments and everyone's like, going crazy about the video. And oh my god, on that video, remember the sound. Arooj.
I picked, okay, so basically I am not a professional TikTok user, okay, and I don't use it that often, and it was one of our first reels or something, and I put and everybody was like commenting so much funny, harsh comments about the
sound.
Yeah, like
we can almost hear her. Yeah. It's not loud enough. We can, and like even the sound that she picked, it literally said sad music or sad sound. And like what I was talking about, not having a home, and you're like, everyone's like, oh, bichari, isko to ghar hi nahi. Padhi likhi kya? Padhi likhi homeless. Padhi likhi homeless. And then the sound was so loud. It was like a violin thing, like a very dramatic.
Itna ganda tha.
So bad. I'm just like, Arooj, why did you do this?
I said to Khawla, I said, oh my god, I am so sorry about that. Honestly, it was so bad.
But it was funny though, because even though the sound was horrible, but that got people commenting.
Yeah. And पता है क्या हम एक दूसरे के ऊपर भी comment करते हैं अगर ये the thing is one thing you should know as well is in the beginning when we starting like oh sorry when I said in the beginning I thought of them in the beginning anyway in the beginning when we first started posting stuff हम एक दूसरे को दिखाते थे चेक कराते थे कि देखो ये ठीक है ना ये मैं डाल रही हूँ ये कैप्शन है ठीक है अब तो हम इतने अब तो मैं अगर इंस्टाग्राम खोलती हूँ और कुछ गपशप शो पे आया हुआ होता है तो मुझे अच्छा खौला ने कुछ डाल दिया ना तो अब हम एक दूसरे के साथ डिस्कस भी नहीं करते so अब तो हम इतने कॉन्फिडेंट हो गए कि हम डाल देते हैं so she doesn't even know half of the stuff that I post and vice versa we just say I'm gonna post something okay fine.
Because we trust each other when it comes to that. Like, I know that you're not going to post like a very, very ugly picture of me.
But I do say if something goes wrong, it doesn't take a second and we text each other, यार music तेज है बहुत यार फोटो नहीं सही यार मेरा और कोई मुंह नहीं डाल सकती थी
and we don't like get offended by it.
नहीं
like, it's not like होती हो
नहीं अंदर कर लेते हो जैसे तुम्हें बड़ा फर्क पड़ जाएगा
पड़ता है
no I'm just kidding no I'm glad that we are really open to each other and like say if we don't like something I'm glad that in that sense we're both really similar
and even like you know like कुछ लोग में होता है कि oh my hair is bad in this whole episode we're not putting that episode out yeah my makeup looks so bad oh my god मेरे दांतों पे लिपस्टिक लगी थी तूने मुझे बताया नहीं ये पूरा episode डालेंगे ही नहीं हम like we're not that sensitive when it comes to that kind of stuff so अगर even in an episode of शुरू में अल्लाह हमारे बाल इतने greasy लगते थे
it was something with the lighting
because like both of us would shower and do our hair like on the day and then I think there was something up with the like we wouldn't put the lights properly so it would literally look like we haven't
ऐसे लग रहा था हमारे बालों में तेल लगा हुआ है
क्या
हमने एपिसोड रिकॉर्ड करने से पहले ना हमने सही एक दूसरे की मालिश करके
फिर बैठे
हम कहते यार हमारे बाल क्यों इतने वो लग रहे हैं but it was this something that we like in the process of us creating this we learned a lot as well how to do stuff better and inshallah in season 2 we're gonna make it even more better
take it to the next level
take it to the that's take it to the limit I want to know something what was your favorite episode though
I think my favorite one was the gender discrimination one.
Yeah.
I love that one because I think the stuff that we said in that one was amazing.
Yeah, it was on point.
It was on point. And yeah, I think that was my favorite. What about you?
I think the Saval one, that was my favorite one. And I must say the most proud I am on the grief episode.
Yeah.
Because that was a tough subject to discuss and पता क्या है मजे की बात है कि हमने उससे पहले तुमने कहा कि नहीं मेरे तो इतने कोई क्लोज वो है नहीं और जब हमने बात शुरू करने की मैं तो वो शौक में हो गई I didn't expect you to cry
I know because the thing that's exactly what I mean like we do not rehearse we do not script we do not do any of that so I didn't know I was even gonna share that story.
Yeah.
Because तुमने मुझसे पूछा था like I'm gonna talk about you know losing my parents. What are you gonna talk about?
Yeah.
I'm like oh I don't have anything.
Yeah.
लेकिन जब बात like start हुई तो I'm like oh.
Yeah.
So like
and that really hit you.
Yeah.
So I was surprised by that one because and I had another episode that I cried as well because about my dad and that was such an unexpected one because the moment that we were talking about grief I helped my own so good so I was really proud of that one that I thought through the whole process and didn't like get emotional because I'm a strong woman.
I know.
No, so that's the one that I'm the most proud of because it's like, you know, you and I share a lot of our own life in it as well.
Yeah.
And I think that takes courage.
Yeah.
To like discuss our own issues and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And I think even for me, the prematurity one.
Yeah.
Because I shared a lot about like my own experience in hospital and my daughter being born premature and all the hospital struggles and everything. So I think I expected myself to cry in that one. But I didn't.
Yeah.
Because I'm a strong woman.
Yeah. You know what is also really funny is when we started, obviously it was a whole learning process, but man, we had some bloopers.
We had so many bloopers. Oh my god, Arooj का तो favorite.
और इसका तुम्हारा बताओ इसका होता है कि अगर हम कोई बात कर रहे होते हैं पता है मेरे साथ भी ये हुआ था पता है किसने मुझे ये कहा था और उसके बाद अच्छा ये ना डालना ये कट कर देना
Oh What if they see it?
हाँ, और ये पता है अगर फिर मैं कोई स्टोरी बताती थी फिर कहती पता है एक दफा ना मेरे साथ ये भी हुआ मुझे पता किसने कहा था अच्छा अच्छा ये ना डालना अच्छा ये कट कर देना ये हटा देना ये ना डालना अच्छा बहन इसको सारी बातें अपनी टॉप सीक्रेट इसको तभी याद आती थी जब हम एपिसोड रिकॉर्ड कर रहे होते थे
और मैं मजे से बोल भी देती हूँ
हाँ और फिर ये ना डालना अच्छा ये ना डालना फिर मैं क्या बहन तो खुद ही एडिट कर लियो खुद ही कट करती है
Oh my god.
What would you say that you learned?
So, you know, like when we first started, I think I myself was very like conscious about the intros and the outros because that's the time like we speak directly to the camera. Because when we speak to each other, then it just flows.
Yeah.
But when you speak to the camera, then you have to like, we're speaking to you, like directly. So I was very conscious about that. And if you watch like the very first episode, it's so freaking awkward and cringy.
Is it?
It's so cringy. It's so cringy, especially mine. But I think like that's something that we've learned to
get more comfortable.
Be more comfortable and more confident with. And I think like just talking to the camera itself is like a huge accomplishment that we're so confident in doing that.
Yeah.
And sharing that and taking all of the negative feedback and not like letting it get to us and not replying negatively to the negative people.
Yeah, I think because even now, when we get negative comments, it's like we're going to do our best to reply positive because we want to spread positivity.
Yeah.
And what we also do is, please note, if you spread negativity on our social media, we're going to block you.
Exactly.
Blocka.
Yeah, exactly. Because we just don't want that. That's not why we're doing this.
Yeah, because it's like especially when it's like galiyan or mazhab ke bare mein and stuff. Look, the thing is like that's why we don't even talk about religion and stuff. I mean, obviously you guys know we're Muslim but we don't because I'm not a Muslim scholar.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I just want to talk about general stuff. I don't want to go into politics or whatever. So we deliberately don't talk about that kind of stuff, And so we don't want it to become like a
religious debate.
Yeah, because that's not what we're seeking.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm really intrigued to finding out what you guys thought of. Okay, that's what I did again. Ha!
Let's keep that one in.
अब नहीं कहा तुमने कट करो. ये ना डालना. No, but I really want to know what you guys thought of season 1. What did you like? What did you didn't like? What can we do better? And what kind of topics would you like us to discuss in season 2?
So that's it, guys. That's a wrap of season 1 and we can't wait to see you next season. Let us know what you'd like to see from us next season and that's it.
Season 2 is going to be better, bigger, better topics and
guests. We're going to have guests as well.
कौन आएगा?
Let us know who you want to see in the next season as guests as well.
Yes. Well, guys, see you in the next season.
Bye.
Bye. Allah Hafiz.
Bye.